Welcome to the Grail Standard. I'm Sir Yvain. Over the course of this series, we've explored the timeless virtues of chivalry, from courage and generosity to loyalty and honor. But today, we arrive at the heart of them all, faith. Without faith, the knight has no compass. Without faith, chivalry becomes mere performance. So in this final episode, we reflect on what it means to live and fight with faith, not as a superstition, but as a living trust that orders the soul. In the code of chivalry, every virtue, honor, mercy, courage, and loyalty flows from faith. The medieval knight's first oath was to God, not to king or land. Faith gave meaning to his struggle. It was the belief that behind the chaos of the world, there is divine order, that light will overcome darkness. In Ephesians 6:16, St. Paul describes faith as the shield that quenches every fiery dart. It doesn't promise an easy life, but it gives the knight courage to stand when everything else fails. For a Christian knight, faith meant more than believing in God's existence. It meant trusting his justice when injustice seemed to rule. It was confidence in a higher order that no tyrant or darkness could erase. In our age, faith has become difficult. We live surrounded by noise, distractions, and cynicism. People worship success, not sacrifice, comfort, not conviction. And yet faith remains the quiet rebellion of the brave. To have faith today is to believe that goodness still matters. It's to keep acting with honor even when the world mocks the idea. It's to keep helping the weak when selfishness is celebrated. Faith is not blind. It's disciplined sight. It's choosing to trust the light when the night is long. It's what keeps the modern knight from despair. The faithful man fights his inner battles with prayer and endurance. He sees the world's corruption, but he refuses to surrender to it. Instead, he lifts his sword, not out of hatred, but hope. Chivalric faith is not quiet belief, it's active devotion. The knight proves his faith not by words, but by works, by guarding the innocent, defending the truth, and keeping his word even when it costs him. In James 12:17, we are reminded, faith without works is dead. The man of faith acts. He doesn't wait for the world to be perfect. He builds a corner of heaven within it. His deeds become his prayer. His courage becomes his creed. At the end of every quest, a knight must lay down his sword. But what remains is his faith, the one treasure that cannot rust. The Grail, the symbol of divine grace, was never a cup to be owned. It was the heart purified by faith. And so as we close this series, remember this. The world will tell you that you are powerless, that virtue is outdated, that faith is naive. But faith is what makes the impossible possible. It turns despair into duty. It transforms men into knights. Every act of kindness, every moment of integrity, every sacrifice for the good, these are the sparks of faith that light the darkness of the world. Thank you for joining me on the Grail Standard. Chivalry is not a relic. It is a living call to strength, honor, and independence. Faith is our final standard, the unbreakable bond between man and his creator. May you hold it fast in every trial. Until we meet again, I am Sir Yvain, reminding you that the true knight never stops seeking the Grail.